Balita at Serbisyo. Muli nating balikan ang masayang programang pambata, Batang Radyo, Batang May K.
Kamusta mga batang May K? Oras na naman para tayo ay mag-aral at matuto. Handa na ba kayo? Kasama ko ngayon si Numerica at Teka.
Henyo, Numerica, mga batang K, pasensya na huli ako ng konti.
Ano pala ang mahalaga mong ginawa, Aghami? Maaari mo bang ibahagi sa amin?
Ginawa ko lang ang aking takdang aralin sa science. Nais kasi ng aming guro na kilalanin namin ang gravity. Kaya yun, tumalon ako ng tumalon kanina. Ha? Sino si Gravity? Pag tumalon ba ako ngayon, makikilala ko din siya?
Hindi sino, Numerica. Ano? Ano ang gravity?
Upang malaman nyo kung ano ang gravity, halina't tayo ay tumalon na sabay-sabay. Kasali din kayo mga batang Kaya. Henyo, Numerica. 1, 2, talon!
Isa pa! Talon! Talon!
2 pa!
Talon! Talon!
Talon! Talon! Tama na. Oh, nasa na yung gravity na sinasabi nyo? Naramdaman natin ang gravity nang tumalon tayo. Wala naman ako ibang naramdaman kundi hingal eh.
Pero kahit hindi natin namalayan, Numerica, naapektuhan tayo ng gravity kanina.
Ang gravity kasi ang puwersang humila sa ating katawan pababa ng lupa. Kaya nung tumalon tayo kanina, wala pang 5 segundo, nasa lupa na tayo agad. Ah, kaya pala. Ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon ng gravity tuwing tumatalon tayo.
Oo, pero hindi lamang tuwing tumatalon tayo, nagkakaroon ito. Kahit ngayong tayo ay nakatayo, may gravity na umeepekto sa atin, maging sa buong kalawakan.
Hala, baka lumubog tayo pababa ng tuluyan kung may gravity pa rin habang nakatayo tayo. Tumalon na lang ulit tayo. 1, 2,
Huwag kang mangamba, Numerica. Dahil kahit tumayo pa tayo dito buong maghapon, ay hindi tayo lalong hihilahin ng gravity pababa ng lupa.
Tama si Henyo. Dahil Numerica, mga batang K, ang gravitation o gravity ay isang natural na pangyayari kung saan naghihilahan ang mga pisikal na bagay o bodies of matter sa isang pwersang kasukat ng bigat ng isa't isa.
Sa madaling sabi, Aghami,
ang gravity ang nagbabalanse sa ating mundo.
Tumpak! Isa pang halimbawa, para lalo nating maintindihan, gravity ang dahilan ng pagbulusok sa lupa ng anumang bagay na ibinabato natin pataas. Lahat ng bagay na may bigat ay hinihila ng gravity pababa ng lupa sa isang pamamaraang walang nakakaramdam.
Aha! Panibagong kaalaman na naman ito para sa atin, di ba? At sigurado akong nais ng ating mga batang kaibigan na lalong malaman ang lahat na nagagawa ng gravity. Sigurado ako dyan! Ang gravity kasi ay isang tunay na nakamamangha at makapangyarihang pwersa sa buong kalawakan. Ano pa ba ang kaya nitong gawin bukod sa mga sinabi nyo kanina? Upang masagot ko yan, Numerica, mas mainam sigurong ilarawan ko sa inyong isang mundong walang gravity. Kapag tayo ay iinom, lulutang lamang palabas ng baso ang ating paboritong inumin. At mahihirapan tayong ito ay higupin o sipsipin. Kapag tayo naman ay maliligo, malamang hindi babagsak sa atin ang tubig. Bagkus, lulutang lamang din ito palabas ng tabo. At sa totoo lang, kung walang gravity, tayong lahat ay nagpapalutang-lutang na marahil sa himpapawid. Paakyat ng paakyat ng paakyat sa kalawakan. Makakalipad tayo? Gusto ko yun! Kaso, hindi pala natin kayang huminga sa kalawakan at malamig doon. Baka manginig lang tayo buong buhay natin.
Ganon nga, Numerica. Kung wala kasing gravity, mawawalan ng bigat ang lahat ng bagay, maging tayo mga tao. Kaya magiging mas magaan pa tayo sa mga dahong nililipad ng hangin at hindi na natin magagawa ang lahat ng ating mga nais.
Gaya na maglaro?
Oo.
At kumain?
Oo.
At mag-aral?
Oo. Lahat ng nabanggit mo, Numerica.
Hay! Buti na lang pala at may gravity sa mundo.
Pero lalo nating dapat pasalamatan ang pagkakaroon ng gravity sa kalawakan.
Ha? May gravity din sa kalawakan? Di ba lahat ng nandoon ay lumulutang na? Oo, Numerica. Pero gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, ang gravity ang nagpapanatili ng balanse sa ating mundo at sa buong kalawakan. Alam mo ba na kung wala ito sa ating kalawakan, wala na tayong araw at gabi. Ha? Ano namang kinalaman niya sa paglitaw at paglubog ng araw? Malaki ang kinalaman ng gravity dyan. Dahil kung wala ito, hindi na pantay ang magiging ikot ng buwan sa ating planeta. Gayon din, hindi pantay na makakaikot ang ating planeta sa araw. At kapag hindi tuloy-tuloy ang pag-inog ng mga ito, hindi magkakaroon ng araw, linggo, buwan, maging taon. Halaka! Hindi na tayo makakapagdiwang ng kaarawan?
Parang ganun na nga. At idagdag ko lang, kung walang gravity sa kalawakan, malamang ay lumulutang na din ang ating planeta sa kawalan. Dahilan upang tumama ito sa iba pang planeta. Kaya salamat sa gravity, nananatiling balanse ang ating mundo.
Sino mag-aakala na isang makapangyarihang pangyayari na hindi natin nakikita ang nagaganap sa mismong minutong ito? Habang tayo ay nag-uusap.
Tama! Tunay nga na may mga bagay na hindi natin nakikita, ngunit dapat nating paniwalaan. Hindi ba, Aghami at Numerica?
Oo, Henyo!
Sang-ayon din ba kayo sa amin, mga batang K?
Opo, Henyo!
Kung ganon, sana ay marami kayong natutunan sa ating maikli, ngunit masaya at makabuluhan na kwentuhan. Samahan niyo muli kami sa susunod na Sabado.
Muli? Ako si Aghami, inyong kasama sa Agham at Siyensya. Ako si Numerica, matinik sa matematika.
At ako naman si Henyo, walang sawang magbabahagi sa inyo ng aking talino. Dito lang sa Batang Radyo, Batang May K. Paalam!
Batang Radyo, Batang May K. Okay, mga bata, naintindihan nyo ba yung ating kwento sa araw nito? At syempre, yung ating tampok na subject matter o yung leksyon na kung tawagin ay gravity. So, alam nyo na ba kung gaano kahalaga ang gravity? So, napakahalaga nito na kung saan ay maging ayos ang pag-ikot ng ating mundo. Okay. So, sa oras na ito ngayon naman, no, ay meron tayong special guest na inimbitahan para sa ating usapang K na K. At alam nyo ba, ang guest natin ay galing sa Diliman Preparatory School. And of course, we would like to invite her over at ipakilala sa inyo dyan sa screen natin kung kayo ay nakikinig ngayon. Kami po ay pwede nyo rin mapakinggan at mapanood sa www.sunshinetvradio.com na kung saan ay makikita nyo kung sino ang ating special guest today. At syempre papakilala natin siya sa inyo. Siya ang project coordinator ng kanilang DPS Student Development Center. Walang iba, si Miss Jen Valdez. Good morning, Miss Jen. Okay, ayan. Inon-an ating partner na pilot dyan.
Good morning, Mami Cheat. Ang saya-saya namin ngayong umaga at naimbitahan kami dito sa Batang Radyo, Batang May K.
Ayan, okay. So, si Miss Jen ang coordinator ng DPS Student Development Center ng Diliman Preparatory School. At kasama niya ay ang kanilang art teacher na Mr. Rudy, Mr. Randy Andem. Ayan, hi sir. Ayan, okay. Hindi na makita sa ating tawag niyan? Sa ating camera. Okay. At syempre pa, sino yung isang kasama natin, Miss Jen?
We have po a reading teacher, Miss Vivian Pagadut.
At syempre, ang kanyang isa sa kanyang bunga. Ayan, ang kanyang grade 1 son na si Triggs. Hi, Triggs. Show your face sa camera.
Here.
Okay, sa tabi ni Mommy.
Triggs is actually a preparatory student incoming grade 1 next year.
Next year.
There's Triggs.
You say hello to your friends.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Mahihain pa si Triggs. Okay, at sa araw na ito po ay nais nating ipakilala sa inyo ano nga ba itong tinatawag nilang DPS Student Development Center. Why is it important meron mga ganitong grupo or development program sa isang eskwelahan? At syempre, ako bilang isang magulang, no, dating lola na nga ngayon no. So magpapaaral ako ng anak ko. So you have to choose a school for your children, diba?
Yes, ma'am.
And what are the things that you have to consider in looking for a school wherein you would be entrusting your child, diba? So, syempre, napakahalaga niyan. Magbabayad ka ng tuition fee, maghahanap ka ng teachers na magagaling. Pero, ang dapat dun, hindi lang yung magaling ang teacher, kundi maganda ang programa ng eskwelahan na inyong pipiliin para sa inyong mga anak. Okay.
That's very true, Mami Cheat. And in fact, Diliman Preparatory School, our school is actually located at Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City, offers a very, very nice, a very, very comprehensive academic curriculum. Plus, in addition to that, we also have co-curricular curriculum that will support our children's talents, whatever it is. If they like to be in theater, we have a program for that. They want to show their musical talent, they can sing. If they want to dance, if they want to play sports, we also have these programs prepared for them.
Okay, alam niyo po, para po sa ating mga nakikinig na mga magulang, no, so akala natin ang galing ng isang bata ay nakapondo lamang sa academics. But this is not the same now sa ngayong generation, no? Ang kailangan po nating maintindihan na dapat nakasama na dito yung nadidevelop na multi-skills na mga bata. Okay? So, ang katalinuhan kasi ng bata ay hindi lamang sa academic nakikita, no? Kasi dati, ang mga parents recognize only, magaling yung anak ko sa math, magaling yung anak ko sa ganitong subject. Hindi na nga ngayon ganun. Kasi merong skill sa mga bata, may mga talent sila, na ito ang tumitingin, itong department na ito nila Miss Jen sa isang eskwelahan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So that's what the Student Development Center is actually working on. So the holistic development of a student. So pagdating ng estudyante sa amin, nakahanda na yung academic. So, of course, there's the emphasis in science, math, history, English, and other subjects. Plus, we provide them with clubs and co-curricular organizations where they can develop, of course, communication skills, honesty, integrity, and very important, Mami Chit, yung teamwork skills ng mga bata.
Tama.
Interpersonal and strong work ethics.
Yan. Actually, it's also being developed kahit sa office
Yes.
Sa mga adults, yung tinatawag nating when you evaluate a person, sasabihin mo, yan bang taong yan magaling ang kanyang interpersonal skills. Kasi merong hindi marunong makasalamuha.
Yes.
May mga empleyadong nasa isang sulok lang, takot sa tao, parang gano'n.
So we have to start training them even at a very young age.
Mas maganda.
And yung outside the classroom where you have, of course, your lessons in math, in science, paglabas niya doon, join siya doon sa club na pare-pareho sila ng interest, relax na siya At kapag relax na siya, that's when he develops good, very, very good interpersonal skills.
Ayan. So, bakit ba ito merong ganito? Kasi, syempre, ang mga thinking ng parents, naku anak, huwag ka nang sumali dyan, gastos lang yan. Diba? Mami, gusto ko matuto sumayaw. Ay, naku, sayang ang oras mo dyan, umuwi ka na at manood ka na lang ng TV. Ayan.
Well, yes, Mami Chit, we also encounter that. But because Diliman Prep believes that we bring out the genius in every child, we try to look for ano ba yung meron dito sa bata na ito. Yes, he can do all the mathematics, he can do all the explanation for science theories and concepts. But what else? Yung bata pala, napakagaling palang mag-swimming. O, diba? And if we cannot provide him trainings for that, sinayang natin the time that he was in school na hindi man lang natin yun nakita. The child pala can play the violin, but we did not give maybe a program where he can show his talent. Sayang, hindi po ba?
At saka yung pagiging atleta niya, no? Sport na. Oh.
So, at DPS, we have all these offerings. We have a theater group where they can show their talents, and plus, hindi lang siya magpapakita ng acting skills niya eh. A child who joins the theater group will also learn how to work with others and use the props maybe and return the props afterwards and have this very, very nice social skills with other actors or even those behind the camera or behind the stage.
So yung DPS Student Development Center has this program for different talents, no?
Yes,
so you have these different clubs.
Yes,
so ano ba itong mga clubs ninyo sa inyong eskwelahan?
We have 12 clubs. Okay, one of this, of course, is the student council, which is primarily in charge of developing the leadership in every child. So at the 4th grade, they start already campaigning for a position. The
mga political leaders na yan, mga future leaders ng ating bansa. Ha?
Yes, ma'am, because also leadership is very, very important. But leadership in terms of developing self-discipline so that later in life, they can manage themselves alone, and then they can also help others manage themselves for the society. So we have that student council. We also have clubs that would develop artistic talents. So we have the arts club, the photography club, the theater arts club, and the club that develop the yung kanilang galing sa
musika.
Yeah, pagkanta. So we have La Voix. Yun ang tawag. So we train the kids to magkakaroon kami ng choir. So pinapractice sila nung teacher. They also learn and they also perform.
Knowing the pitch and tone of their voices.
Yes, we also have very, very good teachers for that. And then we have a very exciting club called Lakbay. Yun pong Lakbay, yun naman yung in charge sa ating tourism. You see, actually,
they get to appreciate the nature,
the culture, and how you share it to others. So in the Lakbay Club, kids learn how to tour visitors. First sa school namin, and then they had this brochure making. So featuring different yung mga scenic spots sa Philippines, their food, their culture, everything about a certain province, gawa sila ng brochure. Again, using their expertise naman in using the computer, ganyan. So, nagde-design na po sila.
Siyempre, meron tayong bagong technology using
that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So, last September, we had this grand tourism celebration. It was even visited by LGUs, mayors, from different parts of the country. It was a week-long celebration where we feature dances, festivals, costumes of different regions. And this is one way of actually giving exposure to the children without them having to go out of the classroom, go out of the school. Kasi the school already provides them the right exposure. So we had exhibits of OTOP, yung mga one town, one product. Ayan, nakikita nila yan. And then, we also had, ano ba yung natin? We had the rice terraces. Would you believe, na nagtanim kami doon sa concrete. Tapos nakita ng mga bata yung paano tumubo ang rice. This is something that's very, unheard of para sa kanila. But our students from DPS saw it themselves. Ganun pala siya pag tumubo. Ang ganda-ganda. Okay? All these things, pati yung pahiyas. The ECE department actually had so many rendition of pahiyas. Merong gawa sa keeping, merong gawa
yung rice.
Yung rice keeping. At it was really, really very, very colorful.
At the same time, even hindi sila nakatira doon, but they were able to understand, adapt the culture.
Yes, ma'am.
Na ganito pala, merong ganitong kultura, meron sa Pilipinas, and then they would be able to appreciate things, nature, At the same time.
Yes.
Ang ganda.
Very, very nice po. And this is also our contribution to the government, to the Philippines.
To the development of the child at the same time.
Yes. So,
Tama.
I guess yung tourism being incorporated in the lessons from grades 4 up to first year, second year high school is our way of really telling the kids that, hey, Philippines is a nice country.
Yes.
And the world has to really know that.
And appreciate our own country, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Tama, okay. And then, of course, syempre, sa mga old school thought ng mga parents.
Yes, ma'am.
Nag-iisip sila, bakit kailangan ba talaga yan? Ang extracurricular na yan. So we have to tell them the importance of this activity wherein their child should be joining the club. Kasi ako siguro, isa akong parent na I let my children go and join.
That's very nice.
Makikita ko na lang, nagiging achiever siya sa, ay, ang galing pala niyan tumakbo. 400-meter dash na running.
Yes.
No, nagugulat na lang ako, meron siyang ganong achievement.
Yes,
so,
po.
Why is it important for these children to learn to join clubs? Sa'yo, bakit kailangan nating sabihin sa ating mga parents no, na nakikinig ngayon na i-allow nila yung kanilang mga anak?
Opo.
Okay.
Para po sa mga gulang na nakikinig at sa mga guro na kagaya natin, marami na pong mga pananaliksik at mga pag-aaral na nagsasabi na ang mga bata, para sila ay makasama sa working force or sa workforce na sinasabi, kailangan po nila yung mga nabanggit ko kanina, communication skills. So, pag sila ay sumama sa club na kasama nila yung mga kaklase nila with the same interest, kunyari cooking, they can talk. Nagsisimula silang magsalita. And they know how to explain things. Kunyari, magbe-bake sila ng brownies or magluluto sila ng afritada by asking them to have a cooking show, for example, in the classroom. They now come out and be able to communicate. Okay? So, again, Mami Chit, meron din tayong little chef para ipaalala ko sa inyo.
Pwede ba imbitahin yan?
Ay, opo. Magugulat na lang kami minsan, papasok sila sa faculty room and dyan na yung kanilang carbonara.
Wow.
Okay. Nandyan na. At gawa talaga nila. Luto talaga ng mga maliliit na bata. Also, it is in the clubs where they practice working as a team. Yung teamwork skills.
Yes.
Kailangan natin yan, Mami Chite, sa kahit tayong mga matatanda. In fact, maybe the reason why yung generation natin, minsan, ayaw mo nang sumali, alis ka na, taya ka na. Hindi, parang...
Hindi ka magiging palaaway pag inalis ka.
But you know, if you work as a team in a club or in an organization, you value everybody's opinion and you value your role. So you work as a team. You also enjoy victories as a team. Na pag hindi mo ginawa yung role mo, baka matalo tayo. At pag everybody does his role at his best, chances are champion tayo, hindi po ba?
Tama.
Opo. So yun ang sinasabi, for companies to hire mga graduates, these are the things that they look at. Well, of course, in addition to their academic standing, but this is primarily the vital things that they look at their applicants. So where else can we develop this further? Of course, by joining clubs and organizations.
So, as early as elementary pa lang, no?
Yes.
Kailangan nasasanay na silang mag-join.
Yes.
Kasi kung hindi makikita nyo yung anak nyo, nasa sulok lang.
Opo.
No? Anti-social.
Opo.
Diba? Ayaw makipag-usap, takot sa tao. It's about time that you have to let your child join a club and develop the skills that you wanted them to become.
It is also a challenge for the schools to really see to it that we have activities where we can tap the talent. Sabi ko nga kanina, nalaman natin na magaling siyang mag-play ng violin. Wala naman tayong concert para i-feature sila, hindi ba? So it's also a challenge both for the parents and the school to work hand in hand in trying to find out ano ba itong talent ng mga bata.
Ayun, no? Ang ganda ng philosophy ng inyong program na DPS, no?
Yes, Mami Chit. Of course, this is all in relation to the whole brain learning system that we have recently adopted, wherein we develop the academic excellence and then the ethical formation, moral ethical formation, and the social responsiveness. Kanina nga sabi dun sa show ninyo, yung lesson dun sa story,
moral of
yung,
the story.
Opo, yung magbibigay. We also do that. We let the kids understand that when they stand in front of when they stand po sa stage at sinishare nila yung talent, that is actually sharing. Opo, that is actually sharing to others your God-given talents.
Correct. You show the world. Ito yung turo ni Mami. It's a manifestation of how these children were able to learn from their environment, and then at the same time the family as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So kung gaano kagaling si Mami at si Daddy, magmamanifest dyan kasi supportive kayo through these programs that the school have.
And these are the kids who really achieve in life later. Sila yung talagang nagiging leader ng mga companies, sila talaga yung mga managers.
At saka makikita mo na yan kung ang anak mo nagiging leader na sa isang community.
Yes.
Yan, makikita
it starts there. So we have to develop that at a very, very early stage. But important dito, Mami Chit, let us not forget, is the support from the parents.
Okay.
So the SDC also makes sure that parent involvement is very active. So in school, you know, we even have competitions, Mami Chit. Magkasama yung mother and daughter.
Wow.
Fashion show, mother and daughter. Yan. Not only
siguro yung reading is one thing that you
we
have
can
to
do
involve
that
the parents.
po. There was one time that we invited an author of a book who happens to be also our parent. She read the story in front of the ECE children, and the kids loved it. So we also outsource, alam nyo yun, yung kung meron kami mga talented mothers, talented daddies. In fact, sa mga family days namin, there was this family day na yung buong program, puro parents po. A parent sang a song, yung father kumanta kasi magaling siyang kumanta. Yung isang tatay pinakita yung mga pictures kasi ang advocacy niya is looking for the yung mga endemic birds dito sa Philippines. So photographer siya. We gave him a chance to showcase his photos. So we work as a team, the parents, the students, and the school. Of course, we involve mga companies who are interested in supporting our programs, and we involve the community.
Ayan, napakaganda. Okay, baka there's something more to invite the parents, no? Baka meron pang hindi nakakaalam dyan. Saan ba ang Diliman Preparatory School?
Okay, Diliman Preparatory School is located at along Commonwealth Avenue po sa Diliman, Quezon City. You can also check our website. It's www.dps.edu.ph, and we're inviting you po because Science Week and Math Week is upcoming, second week of February, and the third week, yung Mami Chit, yung sinasabi natin na gusto ka naming i-invite, will be on the 23rd of February. It's actually entitled Diliman Families Got Talent.
Wow.
So this is from grades 1 to 6. Yes, a showcase of what they can show the world. Yung 5 minutes of fame na ibibigay namin sa kanila. Of course, this is a program by the grade school department which will involve the kids, the parents, their sisters, cousins who are not yet part of the Diliman community. So this will work as an invitation for them to come in and join DPS, to enjoy all these wonderful offerings that we have.
Ayan, nako. So this time pa lang, syempre, this month is a month of February na tayo.
Yes.
Next month is already March, and end of school is coming at the same time, and parents would be thinking about where should I enroll my child?
Yes.
Yan. So, sa akin kasi palagi importante kung saan ko i-entrust yung anak ko eh.
Yes, ma'am.
So, hindi the whole time magagamit niya, hindi siya nasasayang, hindi siya magkakaroon ng bad groups na or yung tinatawag nating peer groups, no, na kung saan ay may malaking influence sa ating mga anak. Okay? So, kung magkakaroon siya ng club wherein madidevelop yung kanyang skill, I would rather look for a school that will really develop the talents, not only the talents but the academic skill of my child. Ayan. So, summer, Jen, baka meron ka pang upcoming events that you would like to invite the parents?
Yes, this summer we will have a long list of offerings also. We have the taekwondo training. The kids who would like to have basketball training, we also have that. Acting workshops, we will also have that. And then we will have reading programs for those who would like to have advanced lessons in reading. So everything will be offered during the summer break so that the kids can do something then worthy, not spending their time na wasted lang. So that's also a good opportunity for you, for the parents to at least make the 1 month po ba yun na vacation worth spending. So once again, Mami Chit, if you will allow us, we're inviting everybody to see what Diliman Preparatory School is doing in terms of developing children for the future. We're inviting you to come. We're open daily, and especially on the weeks that we're gonna have the Science Week and Math Week.
Yeah, you may look for Miss Jen, probably.
Yes, opo. Just call 931-0731, local 6867, and look for Miss Jen Valdez from the Student Development Center.
Ayan. So, actually, nandiyan nakasalala yun eh. Yung programa ng eskwelahan, di ba? So, you can see the actual activities that they have for the children. Especially, kung ang inyong anak ay meron kayong isa doon na naka-enroll, no? And then later on, evaluate the school performances.
Yes.
And you will see that it will be manifested on your children.
Yes. We have the ECE, we have the early childhood education. Ito yung preschool sa iba. Then we have the grade school, and we also have the high school po.
Ayan. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jen Valdez, for sharing with us our school's program, no, for today.
Yes, Mami Chit, and I would like to commend, napakaganda po itong Batang Radyo, Batang May K. Opo, kasi not only do you teach mga stories pala, and then science pa, everything is there. Let's continue doing this. At sana yung Genius mainbitahan. Meron po kasi kaming DPS Genius, ang mga broadcasters, ano ba tawag, news anchor ay mga estudyante.
We will invite them for the program we're in. They will be sharing with us ano ba itong leksyon sa araw na ito.
Yes, ma'am.
Diba?
Okay.
We will have it scheduled. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jen, again. And of course, sa ating pong pagpapaalam, nais kong batiin ang mga nakikinig na mga parents dyan na kasama ko sa Taguig. Hello to Mami Sok, Mami Zen, at syempre sa marami kong anak na nakikinig dyan, no? Hello to everybody. I hope you will not be offended. Hindi ko nababanggitin ang mga pangalan. Of course, yung nasa SND Congress and of course DTI. Hello to Grace Janasas. Ayan. Sabi, Mami, batiin mo ko. Ay, bago ko makalimutan. Happy birthday to Samuel. To Sam. Of course, pabati yan ng kanyang mommy and daddy. Alright? So, kami magpapaalam na at hanggang sa muli. Next Saturday, abangan niyo ulit ang Batang Radyo, Batang May K. Goodbye, Miss Jen.
Thank you,
and
Mami
to the partners.
Yes,
alright.
Thank
Huwag po kayong aalis para sa susunod na programa.
I will search for a word. I will face its heart.